TV news is saying Iran is plans to give Iraqi dinars to travelers, not the US dollar anymore. So, Iran travelers will have Iraqi dinars, not US dollars. Frank, holy guacamole. Sudani, you already got your country not to use the dollar. You got Iran not to use the dollar? How'd you do that? I told them not to use it. Security and stability at a diamond level. What was the reason we don't have the monetary reform? Because of Iran.
This is amazing.
Sudani was flexing today. It was a gorgeous hour and 24-minute nationally televised meeting. He talked about water, railroads, trade, energy, wheat, you name it. He talked about how this is no longer a third world country. A first world country is secure. Stable, highly coveted. He talked about the agreement with India, Iran, China. They have agreements with everybody. This is straight from the horse's mouth, straight from Sudani. He had an interview today. He talked about security. ISIS and any other terrorist group does not have any more power in our life. Stability, Iraq is stable. It's amazing. Cannot get more stable than this. 3. We signed all the agreements. It's ready with world trade. It's done. Finished. Iraq become the hub of Asia, Middle East, North Africa and maybe Europe. Why does the US have any say in Iraq's revaluation? MarkZ. Because of the Iraqi war and the Rebuild Iraq money and part of the surrender agreement with Saddam Hussein when they pulled out of Kuwait. That is it in a nutshell. So the US can recoup the cost of the war. Question. Will the US get in the way of the RV again? I can tell you they are caving and cannot get in the way now. And if you are not a dinarguru.com alert list yet, now is a great time to do it. It's free as always and only takes a sec. If you invested in the dinar and spend time on the site, you don't want to miss something very important because you're not on the list. We should know by 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if CBI changes the rate, because after 1 a.m., which is 8 a.m. Iraq time, their banks open, and they've always wanted to do it before their banks open. We are so close. Coming right from Sudani. It is time to address the exchange rate. Bam. They have been in many meetings. We have had people here from Iraq for the last few weeks. Folks from RS Fed Reserve and Treasury have been over there. I totally agree that it is done. We are just waiting for some reason. Waiting for when that trigger is flipped. I told you before, the CBI has nothing to do with it. CBI can change the rate to 1160, 1134, but that's the maximum due. Who's gonna put it back? The United States government. My Iraqi contacts believe it will be here from yesterday up through the 20th, tops. Most of my sources over here believe this is it. Don't be upset if it's not quite that quick, as there are a lot of moving pieces behind the curtain. Touches $100. Economist expects oil prices to continue to rise, expecting the price of a barrel to reach $100 during the remainder of 2023.